should be here. Data, total data. All right, so here basically we have now this function. I'm going to say dot and then formatted number, and same goes here, formatted number, and deaths dot formatted number. If we go back to our extension, so just you can see what's the difference between var and, let me put it this way. Let's go to our view here. Now if I command P, you see that if we don't have a function, you don't have to use these open and closing braces when you are using the variable. All right, so our total data view is ready. We are providing 4 cards there. Let's just put some frame around it, and we're going to frame use only height of let's say 170 points here, and some padding of 10 points. Let me click on resume. We still have an error. Let me see where this is. I forgot to remove the open and closing braces from there. Command P, everything is successful. So we can go back to our main view now. And since we have access to our total data view, we can use that right after our text here. So I will say total data view, and we need to initialize it with the total data. And here we can access our view model and get the total data from there. Remember, our view model has this variable total data, which will be automatically updated whenever we fetch new information from our API. So we pass it to our view here. I think it's a good time to test if this is working. You cannot do it on the site here, so we need to run it on our simulator. So you can see that we are receiving and populating the information in our card views here, and it's a nice 4 cards which go all the way. And if I turn it, for some reason it doesn't work. Okay, maybe don't have the orientation set. Anyway, our application is going to be a portrait view only, so we have set everything here. The next thing would be adding another text here, which is going to be, if I jump to my ready application, is going to be our text here, and then we're going to have a list that is going to have the list of all countries. So in our VStack, let's move down and create another text. It's gonna be all countries, and let's put some font of title to bold, and foreground white, and some padding of 10 points. So by clicking resume, we should see, hopefully, yeah, we see our text as well. So after our text, we are going to create a list. So let's create a list. Our list will have a section, and in our section we will put for each, and then I want to go over all the countries in my view model. So I will say for each view model.countries, all countries. And yeah, we are going to pass, now we are getting all the countries here. And we can say country in, because this is what we are getting. So we can have a text, and we say country dot name. So this country that we are getting, it should be actually after our curly brace. So if I let's go to all our countries, because if I'm not mistaken, we had it. Okay, our countries, yeah, we don't have ID. The ID was for the report. So we need to specify what is the unique ID here. And I would say ID is going to be our, and then we say /.ISO. Because ISO is something unique for all the countries that we have. So if I resume, and I think if I click on a run button here, yeah, we are getting all the countries here, and I can actually scroll through them. And as you can see, they are in alphabetical order. But our view, let me actually run it on our device so you can see how our list looks like. So we have this area, but our cells are like much smaller, and then we can close or open it. This is not the view we would like to have for our list. So select your list. At the bottom, we are going to put list style.plain. And now this changed the way our list looks like. And this looks like more like a table view now. Make sure you have it running here. Otherwise it wouldn't show. You will have to run on the simulator in order to see the information, as I see. Right, so this is the view we were looking for the list. Now we have populated it with our countries. And the last thing we want to do is to put the navigation title like we have for our Ready application. So after our the navigation title, we are not going to put on navigation view itself, but on the Z stack. So scroll down right after our Z stack dot navigation title, and we're going to put this statistics, and you can see it appears. And another thing we need to add here would be the search button. If I go to my Ready application, you see that we have a top search button, and this is what we would like to add to our navigation as well. So after my navigation title, I would say I want to create a toolbar. Put a button there, and my pattern is going to have some function and a label. The label is going to be an image. So we say image with system name of magnifying glass. And magnifying glass comes from SF symbols, which is built into Xcode that you can access. So I just say print here, show search, and if I run, we should be able, if I didn't make any typos, magnifying glass, we should be able to see a magnifying glass here. Now it's blue on kind of reddish background, so it's not clearly visible. So what we can do is on our toolbar, we can use a tint.white. And if I resume, we should be able to see it here. Now our magnifying class is white color. And finally, on our navigation view itself, I want to set the accent color to primary. Actually, it's better to set it to white color. And let's run. I will switch between dark and white.